Hollywood has been exposing themselves these past recent years? Question mark. Right now it's late. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. I got a place to be in the morning. And I just went in the shower and I had like another thinking session, I tend to have the most craziest thinking sessions while I'm in the shower. And I'm supposed to be asleep, but I thought about something that I wanted to talk about real quick. Just something real flash real quick. Um, Hollywood has been exposing themselves ever since COVID, and it's like COVID, like ever since COVID, something always is changing. Like something's always different ever since COVID hit. Like we had the TikTok era in 2021 where they were exposing Freemasons and they were exposing the stuff that goes on in Hollywood. And it was this conversation about Hollywood, the sacrifices and all the weird stuff that goes on over there. But in the most recent times and recent months and years, we've been having plenty of Hollywood exposure. We've been having movies. We've been having commercials. We've been having actors come out and say certain things. And we've been having so much scandals that have been coming to light. Like especially with Puffy and Diddy. Like Diddy is a prime example of something going wrong. We've had the KFC commercial. The KFC commercial is right in plain sight. And the main thing I wanted to talk about was movies. I got a story to tell y'all real quick. I have a quick story. So yesterday, before we went to go see Sinners, and I did a review on Sinners yesterday. Yesterday. I'm thinking today's the same day. Friday. Right now it's like Sunday. Friday, before we went to go see Sinners, I saw the trailer for Him, the movie Him, produced by Jordan Peele, and it's supposed to come out later this year. But hold on, I'm gonna get into that later. I saw the trailer for Him, and I finally saw footage on the movie called The Substance that came out last year in 2024 with Demi Moore and the girl that's from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And the weird thing about seeing these two movies in the same day for the first time by accident was already weird enough. But yesterday, I was looking at, like I said, I watched Sinners, so I'm still on the mood of Sinners and stuff like that. One of the actors on set, when this interviewer had asked every actor what's their 4 favorite movies, one of the actors had said The Substance. And it was so weird because I had just saw The Substance for the first time before Sinners, and then hear that. Anyway, that's just a quick little story I want to say. It was just a weird coincidence. I was like, I gotta tell somebody this. But back to the Hollywood exposure. We've had plenty of actors come out talking about Hollywood in recent years. They'll say something subliminally. There'll be a weird celebrity scandal, or there would be an actor or a singer or a rapper that would do something controversial to prove like, what are you doing with your life? Why are you doing this to turn up a group of people? If you get my point. And then, like I said, we had TikTok expose and talk about Hollywood all this whole decade, and TikTok is not owned by an American territory, so they have the accessibility to do that. But and it's weird with that because it seemed like people in Hollywood could talk about Hollywood, but outsiders want to talk about Hollywood, they get sniped or they get wiped off the earth or something. They disappear. And this is weird. But to get on to my main point, the trailer for Him is like the male version of The Substance. The Substance is basically an exaggerated example of actors or actresses, taking something, I don't want to say the words, but taking specific liquids and products from other people to keep them young again. And I'm going to leave it right there. And then Him is basically just a sports angle of you know, these athletes and them having to do some wild things to get to where they are, push boundaries, sell their soul. Like, look at all the symbolism throughout the whole trailer of the movie. I meant the whole the whole trailer for the movie. And you just start seeing Masonic symbols, Illuminati symbols, satanic symbols, and you're just like, these people don't care no more. They just showing it all in our face. And I don't know if that's because of COVID. I don't know if it's because, you know, the end times, they don't really care. They just don't care. You know, it's right in our faces. And there's still people who's gonna say that that's not true, you know. But it's just so wild, you know. I said it before. I said the KFC commercial. I said commercials been doing it. Actors have been doing it. Celebrities have been doing it. People have been coming out and exposing. Like Terrence said he was going to come out and do a podcast on them. And then movies have been doing it. So what else now, you know? Now we got whole plots on it. Like just imagine, back to him. Just imagine your favorite idol, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite rapper, or your favorite actor saying that they'll fly you out for a weekend and they'll show you everything. That's just basically that in like a nutshell. He got into an injury and he met his idol and he was like, okay, you want to get better? Let me show you how. And you just see it turn from sports to just satanic fast. It's crazy. But that's just a quick little thinking session I just had in the shower. See, my mind be going buck wild. Like, how there's been so much Hollywood exposure from Hollywood themselves. But when normal people come out, outsiders come out and talk about it, they looked at it as weird. Blink Twice is another one of them too. Because that talks about human trafficking and the stuff that they be doing to women out in Hollywood. It's a lot. It's a lot of movies, and there's gonna be some movies and there's gonna be some things that I am missing. So the reason why I said commercials is because a lot of commercials is quick, less than 1 minute, but they show symbolism and they show weird plots that you be like, what the hell? Who the hell want to do this? Wow, that is being advertised. You get like food or cars or people, they'll say weird things. A lot of movies, a lot of high budgeted movies, a lot of movies that's been directed by specific people with specific plots. And it is crazy stuff. There's a couple movies that I'm still missing. I'm trying to think of them right now, but Blink Twice is one of them. The Substance, you know, when they inject, you know, take bodily fluids from other human beings and put it in. I'm gonna leave it right there because that's disgusting. And Him, which comes out later this year, it's a lot. And I remember I just want to add this. I just want to add this. This doesn't really have much to do with this, but I just want to say this. GTA 5, one of the old updates in GTA 5 had mentioned that there is 7G technology out there in the world already. And I've been hearing lately that we're about to have 6G phones. And 6G phones is going to have the capability of doing beyond what the 5G phone could do. So just imagine 7G technology. That's a double up from that. That's crazy. But there's so much subliminal things. The whole celebrities too. Celebrities be saying things. You just gotta listen to them, but people don't want to listen to them. People don't care, or they'll overlook what they say because they don't really know too much. Or they'll be like, they'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They think that they're using metaphors. It's wild. Am I missing any movies? If I'm missing any recent movies, just comment down below. But there's a lot of them that I know that I been missing. It's wild. When I first saw Blink Twice, I was like, what is on my screen right now? And then I saw The Substance and I saw Him trailer all in the same day, and then right before watching Sinners. And then the actor on set brought up The Substance, and I'm just like, I gotta talk about this. But wow, this is wild, bro. Wow, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't know how else it's gonna go. You know, everybody has seemed to have forgotten about the California fires too. The California fire has been happening for a minute. I mean, yeah, it was happening for a minute, and then obviously just blew over, and people just don't care about it anymore. You know, and of course the Puffy scandal. People more remember more the Puffy scandal than the California fires. Like he's more important than that. I wonder what those people are doing right now. They struggling, and they didn't get nobody. So it's rough out here. You know, you have darkness with that, then you have the darkness with the news. People talking about how the girls went to space the other day. It was fake. Obviously, that's fake. You can't go up there. The hell? They just acting on screen for y'all using CGI. Come on, man. And then there's the movies and the content, the entertainment world that's just flat out throwing anything in our faces. But I'm gonna leave it right there. It's weird. Now because I'm awake when I'm supposed to be asleep, I'm starving. I need to go to sleep, man. CT out.